Hello, today I'm going to show you how can you customize view, any view, but for this purpose I will use Gantt chart view. Here I see Gantt chart and I see, if I go here, you will see that I use entry table here and you will see entry table. So if I go to entry table here, in view tables, I will not use entry here, but I'm going to use more tables. And here is entry table. I will edit it. And I can see that I have ID and the ID here, 1, 2, 3, 4, identicators, task mode, name, duration, start, finish. Let's go here, predecessor and resource name. So I will now change it a little bit and I will say I need between task mode and task name I need a work breakdown structure. I will insert column and I will say I need work breakdown structure here. Oh, I want also work to see the total work of a task. I need cost and I need percentage of completeness. But I need this percentage of completeness to be shown right after task mode. So I will go here, okay, and I will click on it. I will drag and drop it here. Okay, now I get it. And that's it. That is how you can modify your view, any view, task usage view. Let's say for task usage view that I will use cost table. And I want for cost table to see here percentage of completeness, okay? And I want this percentage of completeness to be exact on the same place where it should be, here on the first column. And I want, and that's it. That's it. That's it. No more, no less. I will now say I don't want this, so I will hide column. And let me go back to Gantt chart. You will see that I have this one. Okay. Now, if I look at entry table, to which I apply the percentage of complete work cost, and if I go here back and I say more tables and edit, you will see that I have now ID, identicators, task mode, percentage of complete, VWS, name, duration. Let's go back here. Start, finish, predecessor, resource name, and work and cost. Okay, what will happen if I now open new project? I will not get the same view. Why? Because I didn't apply this particular table, okay, to global template. So if I want to keep this view, Gantt chart view, with entry table, with all those fields, and they should be shown like here, what I have to do is go to File, or go to Info, go to Organizer, and go to Tables. So once again, let me go back. File, Info, Organizer, and Tables. And I will say, okay, I want to apply this table from entry table from ERP project to global template. I will select it and I will say copy. It says I already have an entry table. I don't care. Okay, close. Now let me open new project. What will I have? I will have the same thing. Okay. Now let me save this this previous project. Okay. And I will save this project. So I will go File, Save, and you will see now if I close this project and if I'll open it again, the same view will be here. But let's say someone open new project. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want to have this field. I'm going to hide this column. I'm going to hide this column as well. I'm going to hide this column. I'm going to hide this column. So I want my view, which is exact as it was in default view. And I want to be applied on for all future projects. And I will go now back here. You will see now if I go to tables, to entry table, okay, more, edit, that now since I remove all those fields, I don't have them here. So I'm going to do the same thing once again. File info, organizer, tables, and I'm going to copy from this project to global MPT. So if I copy and I override this previous, and if I, let's say, close this project, and if I open new project, you will see that it was gone. So when you put something in global template, it applies to all new projects, but not to old project, because once again, I will now close this project and I will open ERP project. The same old view is applied. So when you modify a view, it is simple. You can modify it as you want. When you copy this modification according to table which was modified to global MPT, it will be applied to all new projects. But when you move something in global MPT or change something in global MPT, it will not be applied to existing project. So the question is, how can apply from global MPT view to existing project? Okay, can it be done? Of course it can. File, info, organize, organizer, tables, and I'm going to use entry table here. Okay, entry, and I will say copy this table for global MPT to ERP project. What will happen? It will say, oh, in ERP project you have entry table. I say, I don't care, and I will close it. And now, what will I have? The same thing here, nothing, okay? Table, more tables, entry, edit. You can see I removed those fields from table, but the view still persists. So if I change the view, I should change here view, and I should hide columns. So when you, once again, when you change the table, it doesn't mean that fields which are not in table are not going to be shown. So what can I do to change the view, not only a table? I can go to global MPT, okay, file, info, organizer, and I will say, okay, but I want Gantt chart, copy here. And I will say, copy here. But Gantt chart is in use and cannot be copied. So let's use some other task usage. So I am going to switch from Gantt chart to another, any view, and I'm going to use file, info, organizer, and I'm going to views, and I will say Gantt chart, copy, and I will say replace it. Now when I close this, and when I go now to Gantt chart, you will see I get the same result. So there are two things. You can apply, and you should apply, a table to a project from global MPT or from global MPT to a project, but you should also apply a view, because if you change your table, but you still have some fields in this view, it means that those fields are not in a table anymore, but still exist as independent fields in view. So if you want to change a view, you should go back and you should from organizer, from global MPT, from global template, copy view to existing project, but this view which you want to copy shouldn't be active. So you should be in some other view, and then you can copy the view which you want. For example, in my case, I'm in task usage, and I copied Gantt chart. Okay, it is a little bit complicated, but it is you will understand if you try it. Thank you very much. See you soon.